lack of good CBCs. Yeah. And something must be done about it. Church must go. So I wanted to check it. That means that you must commit a lot of your time and energy to the church. And that sometimes affects your time for your family. That's something that happened. And now when I look back, I thought that's what this book has been as part of the lesson to let you, whatever it is, your priorities must decide that you are a Christian, all right. But once you marry, the number one person in your life is your spouse. Then number two, when you are blessed with children. Then number three, your business. Mm. So as a pastor, my business is expensive. Every time you use my one first for yourself. You know. So I was spending too much time on the church at the expense of later on I'll tell you some stories. You don't have a lot of time, but okay. Yeah, so some of the things are my children were not happy about. Well, I was spending too much time on the church, on the three services. And when I discovered that I have to change it, reorganize myself because it was going to affect my own health. And so I think that however busy you are, you must get your priorities right. Yeah. Mommy, nowadays you realize that most pastors' wives, some of them are going astray because they look like they they are no longer living their lives in the movies. It has become just church and God and no husband. Like they don't go out again. So because of that, young people are not aspiring to be pastors' wives because they feel it's total imprisonment. To you, those times that Daddy was a pastor, like how was it feeling like?
Oh, it's a marriage. You must be committed to the marriage. I always tell you must be committed to the marriage. I always tell people that I didn't marry a pastor from the beginning. I married a teacher. He was teaching when we met. But during along the way, when he became a reverend minister, well, I knew it was a good calling. So I decided to go with him. So we started working together, but not to the neglect of my family duties. To know that I'm a wife before a pastor's wife. So I should live a balanced life. If you try to live a balanced life, working at home, knowing that you have a husband to look after, children to look after. Then, as he said, being a pastor's wife, I'm also saying that it's my business. So, but I should not let being a pastor's wife take over my responsibilities as a wife. So, with that, you can go along with it. But to neglect that of the house, the church activities, I think you lose your marriage.
As I told you earlier, we are in the home of Reverend and Mrs. Apeno, and they have been married for 49, no, sorry, 48 years. Some of us were not even born that time. So they're just sharing their experiences with us. So, Mumi, yes, you were saying something. So, how, if you are a young pastor's wife, how will you be able to still enjoy yourself? Like, so you wouldn't regret maybe being a pastor's wife?
But first of all, it depends on your husband. Your husband must realize that he has a wife, somebody to look after, somebody we should please first after God. The next person should be the wife. You should try to satisfy the wife and provide for the wife. And you, the young lady, too, should know that your husband has a business which belongs to both of you. If it succeeds, you also succeed. But if it fails, then you are all in danger. So both of you must play the role. The man must play his role, and the woman too must play a role. So when you play your role together, it don't be that love, that unity, and that commitment, their marriage. So we enjoy it.
So what are some of the things that have really helped this marriage together that people could learn from?
Okay. Yeah. First of all, we need to love and respect each other. Love and respect each other. And then, along the line, I discovered that happy marriages are not automatic. And then that you have to work at this. In fact, some people think that once you marry, then God is going to help you. Even if you don't invite God in, you will not even come. So you must be prepared to learn and who were married. We're also learning from Adam. We are our mentor. He has been married for about, at the time he died. He's one of the, at the time he died, he had married for 16 years. Still plus years. And once then, one good and we discuss this. So we realize that it's good to learn from others. And I always tell people that so long as I'm alive, I'll be learning. I'll learn become a better husband all the time. So that's one of our attitudes. So there is this booklet that we try to do.
If one tips to recharge your marriage.
We try to do it every day. People who buy, they don't understand what's all about. But God revealed something to me when I was preaching about that. I went to one wedding and when they called me to preach, I was praying, God, give me a new message for this thing. And when they called me, and I saw the first man remove the mobile phone, this person with the mobile phone. So I stopped there and I was like, what's all about? I thought, oh, tell them that the wedding is like by everybody. So I told them that the message is a wedding is like buying a mobile phone. Then I followed it up, what's it all about. Then I think the Lord was telling me, if you buy an expensive iPad or mobile phone and you don't recharge, soon it will be there by the same way. So you can have a great wedding. So there are things that you need to grow the marriage. If you're not doing those things, the marriage can be there. If you're a pastor who is married, but you yourself, you need to. So there are things that we need to do. That's why my wife and I, we put down 31 tips to recharge.
So very soon we'll read out all the tips gradually in this so that until you go, you can even get this book from.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. And there's a book, we'll go into it. Pastor has written some great book here, and I think this is a must-have for all homes, especially men. Though women too are, but mostly men, because no matter how busy you are, you sure can make time for your home. So finally, Pastor, on this aspect, what could be your advice to young people who are ready to marry? Because we've seen the trend now, most young men are not ready to marry anymore because they feel they have not finished enjoying their life. Like there's a whole lot they are seeing out there for which they cannot tie themselves to one person. So what could be the advice you give these people?
Well, one advice I like to stress very much to my sons. I tell them I can't dictate to the women when they should marry, because I give them advice. But I tell the young men, try and organize yourself to prepare to marry. So if you marry early, you can enjoy your children with your grandchildren. So, I tell them that don't look forward to making yourself prosperous and buying a car and being this and before you get married. I tell the girls to say, who of you can start and be your life. Once you got the basic employment and the woman has got something you should do for you, you always start. So this is what I see young men asking them, when are you going to get married? So I'm waiting for grocery. I said, no, you must have a plan. And when decide that by 20, if the first degree you want to get, make sure you get the first degree. You want to degree before you get married. So you can get married and build yourself together. And not with that, I'm a woman, and I want to marry somebody who has a fine deal, a car. No, two of you should. But I was just a teacher, certificate teacher. I just came to university. Then I got married. It's okay, you know. And then we built up gradually. So that's one thing. Yeah. And then I also let them to know that we have our weaknesses and we have our strengths. Nobody is perfect. So this is something that we need to do.
What are some of the challenges that you had in the marriage and how did you overcome it?
Okay. One challenge we had, but at our time when we need counseling, there was no counseling at that time. So we didn't know anything about sickle cell. When our first son came, he was getting ill and things like that. I mean that we were blaming the woman, said the woman's fault. They brought that somebody is on healthy. So later I realized that I'm AS.
Oh, okay.
And she's also AS. So that's first time SS. Yeah, that's the first time it's SS. So that's a big challenge. For us, a health challenge. For us, taking care of a super
It's very difficult.
is not easy at all. But happily for us, the next one was AE, and the other two are ASS. But that first one, of course, I always say to people that your misery will give you ministry.
It's true.
Yeah. So having been a father of a sickler, understand a lot. We have been trying to see eventually to see what we can do to help people who are parents of sicklers. He is in the UK. He's alive.
No, wow.
He's
How old is he
married.
now?
He's
40.
Oh.
He's 46.
And he has survived that.
So he actually did book industry, so he does this from the UK. He said that recently.
And what are some of the advices that you give the young ladies out there?
Concerning
Courtship, leading to marriage.
Oh, marriage is work, it's hard work. The young ladies, I want to tell, once you have entered, you haven't married a perfect person. You need to work at it. Because you need to work at it. You need to work at the marriage. You will not enter and then you see the bad side of the marriage and then you decide to quit. I always tell my children that once you have entered marriage, you need not quit. You have to work at it because it's not easy. You enter before you see the challenges. But as the challenges start coming, you need to work at it. It's difficult to, but with God by your side, you have to commit the marriage to God. Talk to God about it. Talk to God about the challenges that you have in the marriage. And then in our home, not that I said earlier on that I didn't marry a pastor, but in our home we started with this praying together, having a daily worship at home. So even last time our son, he called, he said, "Daddy and Mommy, how did you train us? How did you make us to be who we are today?" So I think it's grace. It's grace. Because thank God, all of them, the way we brought them up, the way we nursed them, they appreciated it. And we also love them, they also love us. Now that they are on their own, they have realized the input we give them. And thank God, the last born is our last born is should be 36 this year.
Wow.
Should be 36. First one, you see, that time, our time, like they said, no counseling, nothing. So the first one, my first son was 10 months, and I got pregnant. And then I was pregnant again.
What is my fault?
So, it's not your fault. So the interval between the first and the second was just, yes, 1 year, 5 But I told him something that if I marry and it should happen like that, I would never terminate the pregnancy. And it wasn't easy having a 10-month baby and then they're pregnant, be a nurse. Can imagine all sort of insult, and then we didn't know to what in the sickle. But God is good. That baby, that pregnancy that came, and I wasn't expecting it. But that came AA, completely negative again. Then God gave us another boy, and then followed by another girl.
Wow, that's balance.
So we had balance. So I think God sustained us, even though the journey was difficult.